Okay, so today you are doing the angle and length addition postulate. The IXL code is 7RA, and if you're choosing to do the packet, I'm going to be doing the first example, and then I will be doing one example on IXL just in case. Okay, so if you look at the example here that's written on your packet already, they give you a bunch of angles and they give you measurements. Okay, so the best thing to do here is to, as you can see, I labeled what was given to us depending on what part they give you. So for example, angle ABW. ABW is this angle right here, and that's equal to x plus 95. Okay, so I put that there, and then the next part that they give us is that WBC, the angle, is 83 plus x. So again, tracing those letters, WBC is 83 plus x, so I put that there. And then they tell you in the third part that ABC, which is the whole thing, is 160. Okay, so keeping that in mind, they give you two pieces. We can add those two pieces, and that's going to give us the whole angle. Okay, so piece 1 plus piece 2 gives you the whole thing. So you set up the equation and then you solve. So you can see that there. But I'm going to choose to do the first example from the packet. Okay, so you have your diagram. I'm going to start carefully reading to what is given. Okay, so they want us to find the measure of angle PHI. Okay, that's our question. We're finding that. And they're telling us that the measure of angle GHI is 150. So GHI. So GHI, the whole thing, is 150. So this is the whole thing. Okay, now they're going to tell us more, so I'll keep reading. The measure of angle GHP. So GHP, which is that little piece, is 10x plus 5. So I wrote that in the little piece. And then the last part is that the measure of angle PHI. So PHI, so I trace the letters, which is that green piece. That's 38x plus 1. Okay, so just like the previous part, this piece plus this piece is going to give us the whole thing, and our whole thing is 150. So we know how to write the equation out. We know that 38x plus 1 plus 10x plus 5, which is this and this, is equal to the whole thing, which is 150. Okay, now we can simplify. We can combine like terms. 1 plus 5 is 6, and then 38x and 10x is 48x, is equal to 150 degrees. Subtract 6. So we have 48x is equal to 144. Divide by 48. X is equal to 144 divided by 48 is 3. Okay, so they're not asking us what x is. They're asking us what PHI. So PHI is this right here. So I can go ahead and plug that in. So 38x plus 1. We know that x is 3, so I'm going to plug in 3 for x because we just figured that out. Plus 1, and then multiply by 38 to the 3. So 38 times 3 plus 1 is the measure of angle PHI is equal to 115 degrees. Okay, so all these questions are like that. Be careful with the question because sometimes they're not just finding x. You need x to figure out the angle that they're specifically looking for. Okay, so that is the packet, and you just have 4 questions on that. So pretty simple. And then if you're looking at the IXL code, 7RA, it's very similar. Okay, so in this case, they want you to, let me see if I can. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna paste that question so I can write it down. Okay, so QR is 6 and RS is 6. So what is QS? Okay, so that's a really easy question. So they want the whole thing. So we know, just like the angle theorem, 2 little pieces give you the whole thing. So we can just add 6 and 6, which is just 12. So you just have to be careful with what they're asking for. Okay, so that seems pretty easy. Easy points. And if you have any more questions, please let me know. But that's it for day 5. Okay, bye.